Hi, everybody. This is Andrea Stevenson from Simply Outrageous Youth, and today we will be discussing how to accelerate young readers' skills with an art project. So, I love art because it encourages kids to be creative and it also encourages them to use their imagination. And it requires them to think outside the box and it encourages them to be their true selves. So, because kids find art so appealing, why not use it to teach them other subjects such as reading and literacy? And reading is all about interpreting meaning, so that is what we did with this particular art project. So today we're going to be making the wake up puppet here. And you can see here that he is awake here and now he's sleeping. So I want to discuss how we use this project to increase my child's reading skills. The first thing that we did was that we did a role play, and I introduced him to words through this role play. So my son really loves the cartoon PJ Masks, and he likes the character Catboy, which would be considered the good guy. There's a villain or a bad guy within PJ Masks. His name is Romeo. And I had a puppet, and my puppet was put to sleep by Romeo, and Romeo used a magic potion to do this. So my son's job as Catboy was to get my puppet to wake up. And he accomplished this by overtaking Romeo and playing loud drums so that I would wake up or my puppet would wake up. And through this role play, we learned words such as snooze and drowsy. And he also knew the words distraction and dilemma, but I put those in there just to reinforce those words and for him to hear it again. So you can use all types of different pretend play just to introduce your child to different words. Another way to make this project literacy based is that while you're making this puppet, you can have your child read the directions. You can have them sound out words for those that they're unfamiliar with. If they can't read yet, they can use the pictures as a guide to make the puppet. And reading is all about interpreting meaning. So when they are looking at the pictures, they're interpreting meaning by making the puppet. And also you could take it a step further by reading the directions and referring back to the pictures and following along while you're reading with your finger so that they know that the words are used to help them make the puppet. So let's get started. All you need is a few materials here. You need scissors, colored paper or construction paper. You need glue, a lunch paper bag, markers, or crayons. So the first thing we did was we cut out almond shape two almond shapes here, and we placed them on the flap of the bag, and those are for eyelids. And then we cut out circles here, two of them, and we placed them under the flap of the bag. And here you can use markers or crayons to create eyes for your puppet. And then we created his nose. We did a heart shape here, but you could do circles or squares or rectangles for your nose. And the last thing we added was his mouth, and we did a C shape here. Or you could do rectangles or squares for the mouth, or you can create a sad face for like a zigzag. You can cut a zigzag to make them angry, or you could turn the C around and make it a sad face, so turn it upside down. So here we created the puppet, and here's some other ways that we made this activity literacy based. So we usually hold the puppets while we're reading aloud. I have a puppet and he has a puppet. If there's a part that's really exciting, the puppet will wake up and act like he's surprised. Or you can make a puppet that's a boy or a girl. You can give them hair. Like I said, you can make them sad or angry. You could do a puppet show about a story that you've previously read and change the ending. You can create your own story and make puppets of various characters or do pretend play with the puppets. So have fun with this and be creative with your child. Also, I want to let you know that, as you all know, that I've written a book called Teach Your Toddler to Read Through Play, and it has over 130 games and activities and tips on how to do that. I was able to teach my son to read as a toddler at 21 months, and he's 3 years old now and can read on a third grade level, and it was all through play. So if you want to access the first chapter of that book, you could just complete this form here. So that's it for today. I hope you found this helpful. Have a great day. Bye.